Yo, 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 yo. Wisdom Talk Podcast, episode 48. 4 times 2. Well, I don't know why I said that, but like 4 and 8. But like
I was going to say,
whatever. It's your boy, H2O. Yeah, the Cameroon goon. Horton here's a who. Choice D, all the above. You already know. Go ahead, cousin.
It's your boy, Juniani. We are here for episode 48.
I know.
48. 444. 48. You know what I'm saying? And we here. We live once again. We are here.
Yep. All right. It's your boy Beast2Saucey. You know, back at it again. We're at here, episode, like the saying, 48. Hey, man, we're getting closer to that 50, though.
I know.
Yeah, we are.
To the halfway mark. Halfway
right
to
there.
100.
Right?
Crazy. And each time I feel like we're growing and growing and growing. It's getting better and better and better.
Oh, yeah. No,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Yeah, for sure. And shout out to Quincy, the man behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to get on. He has a podcast.
W Engineer.
And I was supposed to get on his podcast, but we're going to get it right. We're going to get the scheduling right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it right. Really good podcast. Check it out. Q Stone, Quincy, West Stone, social media. You'll find it. I'm sure of it.
Plugged in.
I mean, so
What platforms is he on?
he's on all platforms, I believe. He's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, I believe, too. So, yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify.
It's called the Beat Street Podcast. I believe that's the
Beat
name.
Street.
Mm.
I could be wrong. I think it's Beat Street.
He said it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Bet.
Yeah, that's our engineer.
Beat Street
in the back.
Podcast. Check it out. Really good music podcast, you know. So, yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
So,
What we going in on first?
well,
What are we doing first?
Well, first thing I want to tackle today
Mm-hmm.
was that there's a recent little thing that happened. Quincy, if you could just pull up the image that happened to our guy Tyrese Gibson. You know, it's just a baby boy, and I'm not the real McCoy. You know.
Man.
Tyrese Gibson has been arrested for failing to pay enough child support. The judge has handed him an opportunity to avoid jail time if he pays $73,500 within 48 hours.
I guess that heist money gone. man.
Exactly. So they're charging, his ex-wife is charging him $40K a month on child support.
That's a lot.
Exactly.
Man.
And even if he is who he is, that's still just like egregious for a child.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you're thinking like, where's that money really going?
Right.
And that's why he
Right.
probably feels like unjust, like because I'm sure he's not like abandoning the child. He's still in that child's life.
You know he's a good person.
Yeah, exactly. You know he's
Yeah.
a good person in that way, where he's at least trying and doing his due diligence and making the effort. And
Right.
still,
What more,
we,
man?
and still we get this because she just, the demand and the court just goes with that shit. And it's really just fucked up and diabolical to degrees how someone's spite and bitterness and pettiness could go to such a way where even the law would side with him. And it's just like, I could understand if he was just this deadbeat, fucked up asshole of a motherfucker. Like, if you see this man, even in interviews and how he conducts himself publicly and everything else, he's a very nice guy.
He be spitting shit, though.
And he be spitting some real
He
ass
do.
shit.
But you know that's not what it's about.
No.
That's not the real agenda at play here. Let's just keep it 1,000.
What is
Why
it?
do you say that?
The agenda is the woman involved doesn't really have much going on for herself. As to that's the only reason why I feel like someone like that would do something like that to somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just
Wisdom talk.
You know,
Facts.
like I'm just saying, man. Like, but then even again, like, look at Kim Kardashian. She was generating her own income, but yet she still spited Kanye with the child support
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean?
That's
And
wild,
that's-
too. You see how much money she be making,
How
too.
much was
Right.
she charging this nigga for child support?
I think it
was
was
it like
like
200K a month?
Yeah, it's like 200,000
That's a
a month. Yeah.
That's evil, bro.
A
And
month.
have you heard? And then, hey, W. Cuzzo for bringing this up on Facebook that Tom Brady,
What
the way
happened with
he
him?
did Giselle, is put everything in his mom's name.
Yeah.
But you know
Just
what?
like that football player that did that. The
But you
soccer
know what,
player?
though?
Soccer player, yeah.
You know what though? I
That
heard
was
that was
smart.
fake. Someone said that was fake. That was fake news.
Damn, but I keep on hearing multiple sources saying
Really?
that it's true.
Wait, who? Which one? For Tom or the,
I heard
the soccer
both
player?
for Tom Brady.
Oh.
It's
I heard
possible.
both sides. I heard
I mean, I know about the soccer player.
Yeah, the soccer
but
player is 100%
Tom
true.
Brady, that one.
right.
I mean,
But then here's the thing, though. She makes a lot herself.
yeah,
Doing
So,
what? What did she do?
She was like an international model.
yeah, she was a model.
Yeah, she was a model.
Still right now?
Well, no, she ain't modeling no more. But she was a model. Like she was like up there with
Yeah.
the top models.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
Victoria's
now
Secret,
if
all
she's
that
not
shit.
generating income like that no more, it would
It's
make
residuals.
it would make more sense why she would try and spite Tom like that.
Yeah.
But I heard to the contrary that it was fake. That's what I was told.
Oh, like
but I
the
don't
whole
know.
mom thing was
the
fake,
whole
yeah.
news, the whole article, the
That
whole
whole article about
the whole
him,
report was
the
fake.
finesse.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
finesse that Tom Brady. I heard it was fake. I don't know. I haven't done enough research on it,
Right.
But
but
I don't think he's getting hit though.
I don't think so.
In the by the divorce.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But
I can see it being fake or real. I can see both.
Yeah.
yeah. Because like I bring up the whole Tyrese thing to think about how Amber Heard recently got like a big movie role. And everyone knows she shitted on this nigga Johnny Depp's bed. She was hitting this nigga, all sorts of shit. It's on video. I mean, it's on phone call. He's proven innocent. But his Pirates of the Caribbean, all his shit got stripped away while she's proven a liar and still getting movie roles. But then Jonathan Majors fucked off of Marvel.
But Robert Downey Jr. can get chance after chance after chance.
Exactly.
And I like
On
Robert-
Charlie,
I was just
I like
Charlie
Robert Downey
Sheen
Jr.
shit.
Oh,
And I
okay.
like both of them.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen and Robert Downey. But
Yeah.
they get way more chances.
Mm-hmm.
And Cuzzo was talking about this while we're bringing this up, is that I don't like to fall back towards the fact that race plays a role.
I was thinking that.
I don't
was
like
just
to.
like you don't want to say it, but
But
it's just
it
like but you
does.
see it though. It's just like it's
And
not
like,
right.
talk is cheap, but actions
Yeah.
speak louder. So it's like, damn, it's always there. It's always there.
Everything, all discrepancies that are, in the social lexicon for us to.
Oh yeah,
know,
and by the
look
way,
at-
Tyrese Gibson's ex was not black.
Right.
That's why I just throw
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
why
just
it all
throw it in
connects.
there.
That's why it all connects.
Everything, all discrepancies that have any sort of social connection in society, all of it always goes back to race. Everything. You name me, you point to a situation that is socially rooted where everybody it makes headlines or it's some sort of social dynamic. You know what I'm saying? It's rooted in race. I'm telling you, it all goes back to that. We went from Marvel to Tyrese's situation to look at all the industries we're just bouncing around. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
there's always like some race boundary between the two.
you can even go to music,
parties.
like you go into the music industry. It's like a lot of the discrepancies when people have bad record deals. Or
On the
like,
cool, you
know
can
what
say
I'm
that because of the VMAs and shit like
Yeah.
that. Bro,
Right.
that
Because
girl-
everyone knows Single Ladies was better than that Taylor Swift.
bro, exactly.
Taylor
That's
Swift
what I was
won.
about to say. Like she got so
And that's why
much and
Kanye
everything.
got up there and
Yeah.
said something.
Or-
But Kanye was the bad guy.
Or even
Because
with
that's her
Eminem.
first award. Let her have it.
Yeah,
Or even with
shit making
Eminem.
sense.
Even with Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem is not
Exactly.
trash. Don't get me wrong.
But if he was black
But
and he rapped like that,
listen,
She
the majority of his fan base are white people that support him or live vicariously through Eminem because they
I
want
give you
to
that.
feel
like that.
with
I
that
give you
like that in a black culture, in a black art form. So it's like a lot of the times these white people that
He's
are
accepted.
fans, right? A lot of the times these white people that are fans, they can't rap. So like the only way they can get in that culture and feel it is vicariously through Eminem.
that's
You
right.
see what I'm saying?
Now it's like Jack Harlow. That's why
Right.
they kind of do that with him too.
Yeah, but see,
like, it's the
Eminem
same.
though, Eminem, I actually like Eminem. I think he's
Oh, yeah.
straight. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I'm not gonna say he's the GOAT. A lot of people, all these people online.
No, he's
on the
he's up
internet,
there, man. He's really good.
I give him top
He's
10.
really good. Yeah,
I give him top 10.
yeah.
I could name 5 rappers right now that are better than Eminem.
That's
right
cool. That's
now.
cool.
Yeah, me
we
too.
said like top 10.
I'd
He's
say
up
top
there
10.
though.
He's
I don't
He's
even
up
know
there.
if he's top 10 to me.
He is bar for bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
I
he
don't
He's
know,
spitting
man.
shit.
I don't
His
know.
flow
He-
is crazy. Man.
His
Come on.
flow is crazy. It's better than most people.
The wordplay, like, come on.
His homie, Royce the
His-
5'9", is just as good as Eminem, if not better. He just doesn't have the marketability, aka the whiteness, right? To get to the masses internationally. You see what I'm saying? Royce the
But I
5'9",
feel like he already earned that, like Eminem and everything. Like, he just got it like that. Oh,
he had the cosign of Dre and 50
all
and
that.
Snoop.
You seen
and
the
now
movie and all
Royce
that
don't
stuff?
have
Like,
Royce
all
don't
that.
have that. You know who
Yeah.
Royce the 5'9" is?
Yeah.
He spits just as good.
They're also
Listen,
they're both from Detroit and everything. Like they grew up like just a few blocks away.
they've
from one
made
another.
like 3 joint albums together where they're on every single track with each other. They're rapping the same.
Yeah, they
literally like
bar for bar they are very similar.
Right.
Because
Bro,
the only difference
I think Royce is better.
I
Personally,
know, I kind of do too.
I think
do.
Royce is better.
Like just
because Royce has his voice on the mic. His presence on the mic is better than Eminem. Like
I can
he's
understand.
got that voice.
He has a stronger
you know what I'm saying?
presence
He does.
to the mic.
He do.
He controls that shit.
I'm telling
he makes
y'all,
it his bitch.
Royce-
I gotta give it to him. Like Royce,
Royce,
he's pretty good.
there's a reason why Eminem doesn't
that's
really
crazy
write
how
him
that
off
shit
or
flip.
like
Yeah, no, he always shows respect to homage to him.
telling you, bro.
It's
Royce
gotta
is
be
real
slept
recognized
on.
that
real. It's real recognized real. And
Royce is
I'm
slept
not-
on, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm not disagreeing with you because everything I've heard of him,
Royce goes.
he always kills. Even when he's
I'm
a
gonna
feature,
tell y'all. I'm gonna tell
That's
y'all.
why they don't use him on a lot of features because he kills niggas on features.
The
He
album
is that good.
that is going to sell you on Royce the 5'9" is Book of Ryan. Go listen to that album. That album, bro,
It's
puts
like
him
that.
in the game. I'm telling y'all, Book of Ryan is the album
Hey,
that lets
plug
y'all know
in.
that Royce is better than Eminem. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you
Plug
right
in.
now. Like, yeah. So,
Well, I guess when we start off talking about a former singer actor
okay.
and his and his child support issues.
Before
everything
we
else,
get to
yeah.
that, we have a comment from one of the viewers.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we've been
shout
doing
out
this
to-
lately.
Yeah, I forgot to mention we're gonna start reading comments as they come
Yeah,
in, and
'cause we're
just-
live
we'll
on
answer them
Facebook.
real time. You know what I'm saying when we get a chance. But I want to say this: it's a sports comment from my homie. Shout out to Young and the God. You know what I'm saying, aka Young Fred. Used to
Let's
be his
go.
name,
Let's
but-
talk a little sports.
What's up?
Hey, Young Fred. Hey, we
Let's
got to
talk a
do
little
some. We
sports.
got to
You know,
get
I'm
on
a
the
sports
music tip, man.
fanatic.
Young Fred just did a song with
With
he
who?
just did a song with shoot, I forgot who he did. Young Buck from G
Wow.
Unit. Yeah, he just did a song with Young Buck.
Damn.
I forgot the name of the song, but
And he just comment on us.
yeah, he did.
Damn.
Shout out to Fred, man. Shout out to Young
Shout out
Fred,
Fred.
Young and the God. We
Hey,
got to get up on the
W,
music tip, bro.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
he left a comment saying Saints or Cowboys tomorrow. Who y'all got? Because he's a Saints fan.
Cowgirls?
Saints.
The
He's a-
Cowgirls?
Saints. He's a Saints fan.
Yeah, the Cowgirls?
So that was a perfect question.
Fred is from Young and the God. Young and
the
the God.
Cowgirls?
Cowgirls. Oh yeah, Legend's gonna see
Young
this.
The Cowgirls?
Hey, my mom's gonna see this too.
Young and the God is from he's from New Orleans. So
Shout out,
you know,
who
that's
that
why he's
nation,
the
man?
same.
Like, man,
Yeah.
shout out to Saints,
Hey,
man.
W to my
Like, come on,
homeboy
man.
Lee. My boy Lee
Shit.
Turner, Young Lion. He's from New Orleans, longtime
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
So just like love for New Orleans. You know,
But
for the homie.
Young and the God,
Who that?
aka Young Fred, said, "Who
Mo
we got?
too.
Who we got? Who we got?"
Who
Oh
that?
yeah, we're all choosing the Saints. Here.
Who that all day?
Yeah, we're anti-Cowboys here.
Cowgirls.
So you got that. We'll give you that.
Yeah,
bro.
I'd rather
We're-
rock with the Saints
yeah,
anyway. You know what I'm
fuck the
saying?
Cowboys.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm a Chargers fan, so San Diego. I like LA, but San
The
Diego,
San Diego Chargers,
bro.
is just
We got to
different,
go
bro.
back to San Diego. LaDainian Tomlinson, Junior Seau, Antonio Gates, Rodney Harrison, Quentin Jammer,
Sean Merriman.
Sean
I
Merriman.
totally
Oh,
forgot about that team, though. I'm not
Michael
even gonna cap.
Turner,
They
Darren
been sleep.
Sproles.
They been
Yes.
sleep over there. I'm not even gonna cap.
Michael
Man.
Turner, man.
But they've been,
Hey, I used to
been
kill
doing
with
some
Michael
stuff, though.
Turner.
They've
Yeah.
been doing some stuff.
Yeah.
I used to kill Michael Turner on Madden.
Even Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was in San Diego for a
Keenan
quick
Allen,
minute.
too, though.
Phillip Rivers, you know what I'm saying?
Phillip Rivers,
come on,
yeah.
Come on. Man. But anyway, yeah, he just wanted to. I just
Well,
wanted to-
Phillips too.
Who? Phillips?
Like Sean Phillips.
Sean Phillips. Yeah, he's another one.
Yeah,
Man.
my head just works like a cyclopedia when
Man.
it comes to like sports like football.
They had
I
a,
still remember that shit.
I feel like they had a good ass DN too. Like
Oh
I don't
shit!
remember, but
Way before Bosa too.
Curtis Conway, receiver.
Curtis Conway.
Man, Lorenzo
You got
Neal.
on that
Lorenzo Neal, fullback.
Yeah, bro.
I used to play fullback, be like Lorenzo Neal,
the truth.
Vontae Leach type
Vontae
of
Leach
man,
type
bro.
of-
I used to
man.
look at fullbacks. Mike Allstott was that
Young
nigga,
niggas,
bro.
yeah.
A-Train,
Yep.
man, come on, bro. So yeah, we brought back the football nostalgia. Hey, you see me rocking my
yeah.
Warm Moon 75 anniversary
Yeah.
jersey right here.
Oh,
So,
forgot
retro.
another one. Eric Weddle.
Eric Weddle,
Man.
his short ass safety. The short ass safety that can bang.
Look, who y'all think gonna win the Super Bowl? Because y'all seen the prediction and everything like that.
You know I'm choosing Chiefs every year.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, right. Three-peat.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
seen
right.
the prediction.
I got my hat in my backpack. I'll pull that shit out.
No, it's gonna either be
said
like
no.
they said they're gonna be the Texans or the Lions.
Hey, I'm repping Texas to a degree with my Oilers jersey. You know?
Hey.
Low key.
Hey, Texans play the Bears tomorrow.
Low key. Oh, they do. That's a W for Texans. Come on.
Yeah. Caleb Williams, he's too young.
It's gonna feed so many families, bro. If the Texans go,
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl,
I would.
man.
You know, this is the thing.
Damn. And it's
If
gonna
the
be in New
Texans
Orleans.
beat the Chiefs,
Just say that too.
If the Texans beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, I'm not gonna be that upset
Right.
because it's still my hometown.
You know how happy we're gonna be after that last upset with them after the comeback.
Yeah,
that they
I
did.
love that comeback.
Bro, that shit was.
I watched that. I was watching that with my whole
That shit was
family, and they were
terrible.
all laughing at me. I was just like, "It's still a lot of game left." And then when I started smiling and the comeback happened, they hated me. All of them, my mom, my sisters,
You know they was
my
cheating.
brother.
You know the refs.
All
cheating,
of them
man.
were.
You know they was cheating. They're always cheating. You seen the Super Bowl and everything, bro. They was cheating too.
Always want to fall back to the refs
Because you know it's true. You know it's true.
They're cheating and paid. They're paid cheaters.
It's true.
Bullshit, man. I be saying the same shit when my team loses too. It's just called saltiness.
Nah, but you can see it though. Like it's like right there.
Yeah, you think you can
It's
see it when
right
your team
there.
loses.
Bro, just like them videos you see on Instagram, bro. That dude just running around. Hey,
No, I ain't
throw
gonna-
that flag,
I ain't gonna
man.
lie.
Be ready.
I ain't gonna lie. These officials are definitely biased, bro.
In any sport.
It be something to do with their bottom line that they don't really, that's not really
I
out
don't
there
fuck
for
with
the
you.
world to see, that they kind of lean towards, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the
They
reality.
told him to
bro.
parlay, man. That's why they're like, hey, you gotta get
like
that.
they're
hoe.
betting, like they're gambling down there.
Yeah, type shit. They there. They know
Hey,
what's
Allen
up.
Iverson exposed that shit with that one ref, Crawford or something, that one Dennehy or something. They made a whole documentary.
Oh,
how
yeah.
they're-
Every time he go left, right?
Yeah,
They said they
man,
called
they
foul.
call that
I remember that shit. I remember that shit right
and they
there.
was getting paid
Yeah.
Damn.
handsomely. He
Damn.
got
They got
exposed, dog. Because they didn't like him because he was the first, like, you know, hip guy wearing do-rags and all that stuff. So they targeting that.
They're
nigga.
like, no, you can't be doing that. You know, I'm gonna do
He
my own
think
thing.
He's cold, but he's such a badass.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a rebel, you know. So we gotta get him. So yeah, that's true. They do that. So if that's as evident as that is, that everyone could just look at the documentary and see, how would you not think that they're still doing it to this day on
They
important games like that? Yeah, they are.
They are.
So
The
I'm
script, all that
definitely
shit, as they
just
say,
trolling
but
you.
Yeah.
But you're probably right. But it's my team, so I'm gonna be
Cam
happy.
Newton not jumping on the fumble in the Super Bowl. I always go back to that.
That nigga
Even though he explained it. Even though he
chose not
explained
to
it.
get hurt.
Even though yeah, right. Even though
chose
he
not to
explained
get
it
hurt.
on his podcast, but it's still like I don't know if
It's
that's
the
the
Super
real.
Bowl. I'm
I
gonna
don't
risk it
know.
all at the Super Bowl.
I'm risking it all.
If I tear my ACL or get hurt, concussed or whatever, oh well. At least I did it in the Super Bowl. I put my body on the line. But
He said he
everyone's
regrets
different.
it though. He said he
Yeah,
regrets
I
it.
bet. Yeah, because it's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I bet that year he, as cold as they were that year, he probably thought they would be back. Like, yeah, it's not worth it. We'll be back. We
Right.
just had this 16 in one season or whatever, 15 in one season. We ran through everyone in the playoffs. We'll be back. But no, that's football for you. That's sports for you.
That's the upset. Bro.
Are we
For real.
are we still on the Tyrese thing?
No. We're
Are
done.
we just we're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You brought up that Cam Newton thing. I wanted to bring up the Cheyenne Bryan. That lady was cooking that nigga with the 8 kids and the 3 baby mamas and shit. But that's
Yeah.
all I wanted to say about that. But now, because we started off with music, we could segue
Into
to the main topic.
Dame Dash 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dame
Wait,
Dash
what?
or 50
Oh
Cent.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
what?
did hear about that.
Dame Dash or 50 Cent. They're having a CEO beef. You know, and truth be told, 50 still hasn't given a proper response. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he can, to be honest with you.
So,
to be real.
So to the people who don't know,
Right.
what's going on with that beef? Why is there a beef between them two?
So I guess right now we could just play the
Yeah.
clip. You know,
Okay.
the Dame Dash clip. If you could pull. There we go.
You want to like, or be worried about my pocket or speak on it. Now I have to challenge you in some way, shape, or form. And I'm not a rapper. So I feel like 50 has been able to go into being a CEO. So now, I want to say, number one, I was kind of happy that he actually did say what he said, because I've been looking for some CEO war. And now I'm going to need to challenge you on your verticals. And my intention is not to put you out of business, to just make you a better CEO, because now you're coming at CEOs. Pause. So you're launching a television network and you're in the media business, and you should be prepared for this. But I can guarantee you right now that you are not prepared for this war we're about to have. I challenge you, 50 Cent, to drop your television network, and you have that luxury of being, from what I read, partnership with Lionsgate, and you have the funding of corporate. Drop your network today. Because you have the bread, you should be able to. And I'm dropping mine today. And let's see whose television network is better. It's just a battle. And this is a battle that we could both profit from. Your television network completely funded with all that money versus mine. And it shouldn't be a problem for you. This should be easy work. I'm going to do one better. I challenge you to drop an original movie on your network today. Because I'm broke. But I do have the power to drop a movie that I directed today on my own television network today. So I'm also challenging you to put a movie out that you paid for, or that you don't have to pay for, that you produced, original programming. You should be able to do this today, because you're a media mogul and you have the resources, and I don't, because I'm broke. So 2 challenges. Compare your television network to my television network. And I'll take that challenge with anybody right now. Because again, if you're a proper CEO, then having a network, you should be prepared. You should have your ad tech, and also compare our technology and let the people decide. And then let's go movie for movie. Now, here's another challenge I'd like now. And again, ain't no beef with you. Pause. You win when it comes to the gangster shit. I'm 53. That we're not doing that at all. This is pure CEO, right? So I'm also going to challenge you. I want to know about your technology. Let's see whose technology is better. So that's the media vertical. I guarantee you that you will not be able to show up tomorrow, that you do not have the power with all that money that you have to drop your television network. And if you do, then let's see the content on it. Let's see if any of it is original, and let the people decide. And then also, again, drop a movie. I'm going to drop a movie. We could go movie for movie. Now, as a CEO, and because you have all of this backing and this dough, you should be able to battle me in other verticals. So I make books. We make our own independently because we ain't got no money. We make children's books. So I'm challenging you to put out a book. Let's see whose book is better. And let's see whose book teaches the kids the most. Because, of course, I'm broke. So that's what, and the reasons why. Also, because you're a CEO, you should be a music vertical. I'm challenging you to put out an album and compare it to an album I'm going to put out. I got a Freeway album on deck right now. He's from my original crew. Just do an album with someone from your original crew, and let's see whose album is better. And again, you have these resources, and I'm supposed to be broke. Because that's what broke niggas do. So right now I'm challenging you for your television network, which is, CEO talk. This is the talk we're talking. I'm challenging you for content. Oh, also, you have a movie that's already made about your life. And I don't know what your deal is, but I'm sure you have the resources to spend as much as you needed to spend. I have a movie about my life. It's called Honor Up. Let's have a battle. There. Let's see whose movie about their life is better. Now, my movie I paid for, I directed it, I wrote it, it went in theaters, I put it in theaters, and I put it right now, you could watch it on my own television network. So if you're a media mogul, I need you to battle me in that vertical there. Put your movie about your life on your television network today. Because also, if you have power, then you can actually do things with speed. There's no asking. So
that's crucial.
These are my challenges.
That's a bar.
Also, another challenge. And I know this one is not it's not your superpower, but we can do fashion as well, because that should be another vertical. So I challenge you to put out a clothing line, and I put out a clothing line. I'm ready tomorrow. I have samples tomorrow. So when you're talking to a CEO, especially a broke one, you want to know why he's broke and where the money went before you start talking about a man's pocket. And I'm willing, because I've been challenged in that way, and hopefully you'll accept this challenge, but I know you're not going to show up. I dare you to put your network out today. I dare you to put a movie out today. And I dare you to put an album out with someone in your original crew, G Unit, and I'm going to put out an album. I have a Freeway album right now. And then we could also go show for show. And let's just stick to the business. And we could all benefit from it and show the culture that we don't have to tear each other down. We could challenge each other. We can bring our resources together. One more challenge. I challenge you. I want to know how many schools that you going into.
Damn.
I want to challenge you. I want to see who could go into the most
That's what you really
schools
killing with that one, because are you
who
really
could showcase or teach the most curriculums?
Damn.
Because I know that's what I've been doing. I've been teaching principles about how to be entrepreneurs, and then I go teach the kids. And the books I make, I know bring the cognitive skills of the kids up, because the reading scores mean everything. And to me, that's all that counts. So I'm challenging you in all CEO verticals. This is not a rap beef. I'm not making a record about you. I don't want you to make a record about me. I feel like I've been saying I was broke. It's not a surprise. When I said the $1 million, in that moment, you'll never see an interview where I say I'm rich. I've never considered myself rich, because I don't have the power. I consider power being able to make my own content, whatever creatively inspires me, without having to ask somebody, and be able to monetize it. And by the way, if 1 million people decide to come to my network and buy the movie, then I'm back on. I put myself in a position as a boss to only be judged by how good my work is, and to not have to go to anybody. And
I ain't gonna lie, 50 got cooked.
that's really how I felt.
That's
Bro.
why he hasn't responded.
You know,
How do you respond?
How? Yeah.
right now,
You respond by doing what he's saying.
you know,
But he knows it wouldn't be worth
he's a
it.
funny cat.
That's why you testing him.
Right.
And but this isn't for that.
But that's 50 though.
All right, you can stop it right there,
Quincy.
Quincy.
All right.
You can stop it right there.
Because like that's 50. 50 will always like he always say some off the wall shit about someone, and like either they respond or they don't, but it still gets clout. It's kind of like a Kanye effect, but like Kanye just says random outlandish shit in general. But 50 will actually target a specific person. He's been doing that since Jaw.
Right.
He even had a phase with Rick Ross and other people, and even Kanye to a degree, just because they're gonna drop their album on the same day.
Yeah.
But he Dame is not the one.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
And that shows right there, dog.
Bro, he probably did this on purpose, though. Just to get the attention.
Yeah, he did, but now is any publicity is good publicity, but
maybe that's the reason, so he can get back up, so you can promote some shit.
But see, I feel like in hindsight, though, like in between the lines, when you read between the lines, I feel like Horton said, like I feel like 50. To get the publicity at the expense of you getting cooked, like you getting called out. You're getting called out, bro. Like literally in all verticals, like you said, like in every single.
He broke that shit
like,
down.
Broke it, bro. Dude, release this today. Release this today. I could do all this.
I'm not being funny right now.
Yeah.
I'm not just trying to be
playing, right?
I'm being dead ass.
And he had some. He low-key had some receipt. He said, "Look, I make books. Look."
He pulled out the children's books, dog. But he's broke.
I give back.
But he's broke. But
I'm broke.
Right.
I think he said that a few times.
Right. Yeah.
He emphasized.
But you see. Just for the people, you know why he's broke. He's investing into his into his verticals. You know what I'm saying? Into his avenues.
Money comes, money goes back in.
And he can more money. That's what I'm saying. He's investing into all those things that he said, all those platforms. So he's ready to y'all. I'm gonna show y'all why I'm broke. Here's this. Here's the network. Here's the books. Here's the album with one of my old homies from my crew. Here's the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me personally, Freeway. Lloyd Banks would destroy the Freeway. Yeah. But I get the point of the gist of the whole thing.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, he could bring, if he wanted to really go to his original crew, he could bring Jay-Z. Because he
could. I mean, but him and Jay-Z got that.
I know, they have their own thing, but I'm saying, he said his original crew against your original crew. Right. And I'm like, no one on G in this is better than Jay-Z. Man. And he had Jay-Z. So it's like,
man.
He would destroy you there too if they really were to go back.
Yeah. Speaking of Jay-Z, their
primes,
y'all hear about the Super Bowl performance, right? Halftime performance.
Yeah,
Kendrick is going to do it in New Orleans, and then everybody's kind of giving pushback because they feel like Lil Wayne should have done it.
I mean, he said he didn't want to, right?
Because it's New Orleans?
I don't think Lil Wayne said he didn't want to. Lil Wayne actually came out with a video saying he was hurt about the decision.
Because, he'd be on Undisputed with Skip Bayless, once a week.
Yeah, so, Juvenile. Who else came out and criticized it? It was Juvenile. There was somebody else who did too. Oh,
pretty much
came out.
All the Southern rappers.
They were like, man, this should have been Wayne in New Orleans. Oh, Cameron and Mace. Cameron came out and was like, man, I hate the selection. It should have been Wayne. How you not have Lil Wayne in New Orleans performing at the Super Bowl?
I don't think they're thinking about who's from there.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
They're just thinking about who's most relevant at the time.
It's just hype right now.
Kendrick just had that beef with Drake.
But he's getting so much numbers right now.
That's the way they're looking at it. Yeah.
And you want to know what's crazy? Because we bring up Jay-Z, is that he's a part of that chair.
He is a part of that chair.
So he had say-so about that halftime.
But if I was going to be on the side, because I don't have a dog in the fight, you know what I'm saying? But if I was...
he's done a song with Wayne. Has he done a song with Kendrick?
I don't know. I think so.
Me thinking about
I think so. He did. He was on the Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Say not.
But, But if I was to take the side of Juvenile, Plies, Cameron... and be like, because Cameron was like, look, there's only one guy stopping this. I don't like this decision. And we all know the guy that's stopping this.
He targeted Jay-Z.
He's heading towards Jay-Z, right.
And to your point, New Yorkers, they're going to kind of
and to your point, if I was to take that side, I agree. Let's break down.
A compelling argument.
Let's break down Jay-Z. What has Jay-Z actually done to benefit the black community? What has he done to give back? I've always said this about Jay-Z. Because look, okay. Every time, yeah. To a degree, look at the way him and Dame Dash ended. Mm-hmm. If he was a real one, if Jay-Z was a real one, Dame wouldn't have to go through a lot of the troubles. I'm not saying every trouble, but he wouldn't have to.
I'm really trying to think
50 would have insulted Dame Dash.
Think about it, bro.
If it wasn't
I'm just
for
being
that
honest.
fallout.
I've always had this criticism about Jay-Z, and I'm like, I don't really rock with Jay-Z like that, to be honest. I really don't. I don't really rock with Jay-Z. I don't understand the pedestal that everybody likes to keep him on.
It's because his CEO, I guess, mindset and everything.
But who did he get that from, though? the man we just watched. The man we just watched is the
100%.
reason why Jay-Z is who he is, bro.
Those who know.
Dog, I'm telling you.
Those who know.
He put the pieces, all together.
Yeah,
man.
Those who know, bro.
To be fair on Jay-Z,
if you've been obsessed with music as long as, like, I know me and Cuzzo have, we know.
To be fair on Jay-Z, he does have some hit records.
You gotta throw Big L in there too.
Yeah.
Because like it inspired him towards rapping.
Yeah. There's a lot of other Nas too.
But Dame Dash was his manager, like his figure that put him through. So it's like
Dame Dash was the guy when everybody was saying no to Jay-Z. Dame Dash was the one that said,
giving them chances.
F that, let's do it ourselves. Let's start Rockefeller and let's do this thing ourselves. That was Dame's energy and wherewithal. But to be fair to Jay-Z, like I was saying, Jay-Z does have some hit records here and there. But even that can be criticized from a music standpoint because Jay-Z, think about all the hits he's had, like all the big hits. He's always had he's the prime definition of
a good feature.
Not just a good feature, but having good production. He's the prime example of having a trash player. I'm not saying he's trash, but having a subpar player surrounded by talent. Like, for an example, having a mediocre quarterback, but having Pro Bowl receivers, Pro Bowl tight end, Pro Bowl offensive line, Pro Bowl running back.
Purdy?
He is... In a sense, he's the rap definition of a Brock Purdy, a game manager.
So you're saying like
a game manager
he's
type.
Alex Smith.
It's something like that. Yeah,
his Gardner Minshew.
Think about. Okay, I'm gonna break down some records. I'm gonna break down some records. Think about all his hits. Big Pimpin'. Who produced that? Timbaland. Hottest producer in the game.
Who's featured? UGK.
Who was hot
with the bottle
at the time? Dame that right. Surrounding cast.
We just watched.
Surrounding cast. Okay, let's go. I'll do another hit record. I'll do another hit record.
Yeah. With a bottle.
Hustler, baby. Who produced that record?
The
Neptunes.
The Neptunes. Yeah.
Who's
frontin'?
Frontin'. That was Pharrell's record though. But
Jay-Z was featured.
Okay, another one.
But that's a hit.
Dirt Off Your Shoulder. Who did that? Timbaland.
Yeah,
Timbaland. He's always had a hot producer. He's always had a hot
He's worked with
feature.
all the hot producers.
I mean, you're supposed to really
Scott
have that
Storch,
though, in a way.
Just Blaze, Scott Storch. He's worked with all the hottest.
Just Blaze, Kanye.
He's worked with all, well, of course. Then
think about this, bro.
Kanye is more closer to Dame than fucking Jay-Z. Dame was the one who fucked with
because
him.
Kanye has he has a real soul
Jay-Z
to a
was
certain
salty.
degree. Kanye has a real soul to a certain degree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he realizes what's up.
Yeah, he's bipolar, so he's gonna be a bit off mentally.
I mean,
but he means well.
Even on the Drink Champs, he was like, when they asked him,
and he was calling some shit out on Drink Champs.
He was
on some Cat Williams foreshadowing shit.
Yeah, he on Drink Champs.
You see how Cat Williams shit's coming into fruition right now.
Right. On Drink Champs, he was they asked him, they were like Dame Dash or Jay-Z, and he was like 1,000% Dame Dash.
Exactly.
He chose Dame Dash, so he already knows. You know what I'm saying?
Because Jay-Z doubted him, and Dame saw the good in him. He's like, oh yeah, nah, fuck you. Right. That nigga's with us.
Right. But I'm telling you, like, there's never been a point in Jay-Z's career where he made the producer hot on his record.
Well, yeah.
The producer made him hot. He made the feature on his record stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he elevated the feature, whoever was featured on his record. I
feels like super, like, I guess, like, I mean, you're supposed to in a way, but
he capitalized on the opportunities provided.
Man, I'm telling y'all, what
and that still matters.
Man, what is this Jay-Z pedestal? What is this? Like, I don't understand why he's there.
I think, you want to know what I'm saying? I'm going to even double down
because of all the things I said.
I'm going to double down towards what you're saying is that I think Nas should be where Jay-Z is.
Of course, Nas is better than Jay-Z.
Exactly.
He's better.
Ether already proved that. If there wasn't already any question.
Nas is a better.
Ether proved that, but then Jay-Z kept on blowing up while Nas has just stayed.
Nas is better than Jay-Z.
Nas is good where he's at. But he just stayed there.
But think about this.
Jay-Z kept on going.
Look at this. Nas is working with the King's Disease albums. He was working with Hit Boy. He's making Hit Boy hot right now because of the type of records he's making. The King's Disease albums, like, those are the truth, bro. I'm telling y'all, Nas is doing what I said. He knows how to make a producer hot. Or because he's Nas, he knows how to elevate somebody else's game.
Yeah, he's doing the opposite. He's literally doing the opposite.
Jay-Z was like, all right, I'm going to get the hottest producer. I'm going to get the hottest feature at the time for that region in the country or whatever.
Because Hit Boy was relevant, but like working with Nas, he's shooting.
Yeah, of course. Nas elevated him for sure.
But
100%.
Like, these niggas were already that nigga, and then you work with them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Jay-Z,
that's definitely different.
Why is Jay-Z, he's not trash. He's not like the Lils and the Youngins and all that type of rappers. He's not that. But he ain't Nas. Okay?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let's put him in his rightful place.
I think that's an objective assessment, is that we all, like, most people know bar for bar, Nas is better.
But even the way he conducts himself, like,
or how he carries himself publicly
in music. Well. Jay-Z, when has he done an interview? When has Jay-Z put himself out there for people to be like,
because he's a billionaire. He doesn't really need to
man,
do all that.
But even when he wasn't,
I feel like I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying, like, he's a billionaire. He don't got to do all that.
Like now, you make a compelling
I was about to say, billionaire man,
shoot. Climb up.
Elon
wasn't doing that shit.
I was about to say, Elon Musk does interviews. I don't want to hear no billionaire talk.
He's literally the richest person in the world.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
And he's still doing interviews.
But here's my thing.
Person in the world. So.
Jay-Z, I mean, he just dropped the truck and everything like that. He gotta be there. What has Jay-Z been doing right now?
Yeah, but that comes in full circle because he's not doing nothing for the community.
He doesn't do anything for black people like that.
That we probably don't know of.
No,
even LeBron got a school.
Bro, here's my thing.
LeBron gives back.
Bro, I mean, Jay-Z made, he in the song, he made 4 billionaires.
Had the same type of income.
He made who?
He made 4 billionaires. Remember that song he made?
Yeah.
Who are these billionaires that Jay-Z made?
He's claiming Rihanna. He's claiming Kanye.
Yep.
No. Kanye, that's Dame Dash, bro.
He's claiming Kanye.
No.
He's claiming Kanye when he says
he's wrong. That's wrong, bro.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But Kanye did go with Jay-Z.
Because he was young and misguided. If you look at Kanye now and you ask him about it,
exactly what Beast is saying.
1,000% Dame Dash. That's all I gotta say.
And then he's also throwing in Beyonce because they're together.
Yeah,
Jay-Z or Dame.
Who the other
they
one
straight up asked
he did something so they can, I guess, do what they need to do. Because you see what, Beyonce, she got her bees and everything.
Beyonce was getting her own.
She's not even dropping music.
And Rihanna, fashion-wise.
Yeah, she making.
Fashion-wise, Rihanna is a billionaire.
Beyonce was getting.
LeBron?
But Rihanna got her own. LeBron, how does Jay-Z have to.
Like signing LeBron.
Yeah.
Signing him to what?
He's a rock.
Yeah, he's Rock Nation.
LeBron has his own. Bro, no.
Agency.
He
Even
did
though
not
he
make
has his
LeBron.
own agency with Maverick. And,
he did not.
And Rick.
LeBron became a billionaire.
Rick James.
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul. Yes.
LeBron.
Rich Paul and Maverick are his manager and agent,
LeBron
but they're
has
still
his own.
all with Rock Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
And Rock Nation even funds the podcast.
LeBron got his billionaire
that
status.
Barbershop podcast. Rock Nation funds it. They still do business.
LeBron got his status.
He was gonna still be LeBron regardless. He does work with Jay-Z.
It does. Okay,
so he throws him in there.
Bro, stop.
I know. I agree with you, but that's what he's talking about. It's just like I'm just giving you what he's talking about.
Okay,
but you asked the question. I gave you the answer.
He's wrong. Jay-Z is wrong. Okay, he's wrong. And you can give your take on it, but he's wrong. I'm just saying. You look at the facts and you look at the evidence.
I would say 1.5.
No.
Because I would say I'll
nothing.
give Rihanna and half of Beyonce.
No.
But I would not give Kanye or LeBron.
Rihanna became a billionaire because she did that deal with that makeup company in Paris or in France.
But who was she signed with?
It doesn't matter. She got that on her own.
Who gave her the opportunity to get that opportunity?
J. Cole was signed with Rock Nation. You know what J. Cole said on his first album?
Yeah.
You know what he said?
Yeah.
He said, people always ask me why Jay-Z doesn't promote me.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this thing on my own anyway.
Jay-Z was jealous of J. Cole.
That's and then
okay, jealous.
before Rock Nation, Jay-Z was the
J.
president.
Cole loved Jay-Z.
Before Rock Nation.
I actually like Nas more though. J. Cole. I think that's what started. I'm sorry. That's
before Rock Nation.
All right.
Before Rock Nation, Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam. And DMX has a story about how Jay-Z did him dirty on that. Everywhere you turn, Jay-Z's doing some. He's doing some weird.
He's really some envious on this nigga, bro.
He's doing like
janky. Even when you can even see it somewhat on that Kanye documentary that's on Netflix. That Jay-Z had his doubts.
Even on the record, even on the record, The Last Call on Kanye's first album, he talks about how, based on the way he describes leading up to him signing with Rockefeller, you can tell based on that story, Dame was rocking with Kanye more than Jay-Z was.
Exactly.
Jay-Z was kind of on some like distant, like, oh yeah, that's cool. All right, bet. And then it was just like
100%.
Dame Dash would pull him to the side and be like, hey, you about to sign with our Arista? Just make sure the deal's not janky. You know what I'm saying? And this, he would give him advice. That's being real, bro.
Out.
That's what I'm saying.
Jay-Z was just nonchalant while Dame actually saw the potential and was looking out.
That's what I'm saying.
Genuine. It's just the difference of genuine.
Jay-Z, every checkpoint in Jay-Z's lifespan up to this point, it's always been some weird, janky, shrewd operator.
I love that Jay-Z is where he is because this is an example of why people be selling their souls and where it gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And like but real recognize real and can see all the shadiness throughout the process.
Right. And here's my thing. The only remote credit I'll give Jay-Z is the fact that he's been able to craft some hit records here and there. That's it. That's the only thing I'll give him somewhat credit for. Other than
Here
that,
and there.
Other than that, I have criticism for Jay-Z, for real, because he don't put himself out there like other people do, like Dame Dash or Kanye or Nas or whoever. He hasn't made an album
He's
lately.
mad protected. Super
Bro,
protected.
he doesn't do nothing for black people. I'm telling you, he don't.
Only time is when he
don't.
releases
He
music.
I'll even say this: if you give knowledge to black people like Dame Dash does, like Kanye, if you give advice, that's giving something.
I mean, but whenever
what I'm
you
saying?
see like a certain post, I'm just going, off just Instagram. They say you can spend go to a dinner with Jay-Z, or get this money or something like that.
500K.
So I'm saying because they know he can put you on.
That's on social media.
If you don't take the 500K, you're a fool.
But I mean,
Dinner with Jay-Z?
he can literally
Do
give
what?
you.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
He probably can give
He
you
ain't gonna do
like
nothing, bro.
$1,000, and then he'll help you flip that $1,000 to make you $1 million.
He's not gonna give you
Like
no
that.
money by. He's not gonna do that.
I'm just saying because you can take
like
the 500K and then you can just blow all that, and literally it can be all
If
gone.
you're not smart,
How do you know? I'm just saying.
What you mean? How you not know I'm smart?
I'm just saying you might know what you're doing, but it might not. It might backfire. But whenever you go to that dinner, that 1,000, you
the
can always flip it.
500K gives you a better chance at being successful in whatever avenue you choose
Right.
than
I
going
just
to
hope you
sit
don't
down
mess
with
it up.
Jay-Z, who's not gonna give you nothing.
Right.
He may give you some gems, but he's not even probably gonna do. He won't even do that. I'd rather have the money.
He probably lead the bill for you and everything.
You know
like
what
that.
I would do? I take the 500K and go listen to a Dame Dash video after that.
You funny as
That's
hell.
what I would do.
That sounds petty. That sounds petty.
I take
That sounds
I
petty.
take the 500 and go listen to Dame Dash give me some advice on YouTube. I'd rather do
I
that.
see. I can tell. I can
I'd
tell.
rather do that than go sit down with Jay-Z and have dinner with Jay-Z. I'm being real.
But what
I'm
if
just
it's
being
like in a
honest.
very nice place that you fuck with and everything you always want to go to?
I don't care.
Hey, like Nobu.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
like Nobu or something like that.
I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Like 5-star shit.
5-star
I
shit.
don't
and
give
he
a
won't.
damn.
Hey, he's paying for everything.
Yeah, I was just about to say. He
500.
won't pay for everything.
That's a crash
But
dummy.
he's giving you a nugget.
That's crash dummy
Yeah.
talk. That's crash dummy talk. I'm taking the 500K.
I feel like I tried,
500,000.
but
Hey, no, that was
On that
content.
post?
That was content.
On that post?
I let y'all go with y'all's debate.
On that
was
post
a
though,
nice little-
on that post, I think it was like 95% of people said they took the 500K. I was like, hell yeah, you take the
I'm not gonna
500K.
lie, that part is true too. Because like it was a nice little idea, but most people was not going with the advice with Jay-Z.
yeah, I can understand.
Hell
Most
nah.
people were like,
I can
shit,
understand.
money is money.
I'll take the money and be like,
I
hey,
don't care
Jay-Z,
who you
let's
are.
go get some lunch, man. I can pay for it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
take the 500K, and then if you want to go get some lunch later,
Yeah.
but I'm taking this
Yeah.
500K
Oh,
over.
that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
Wait, you know what's funny? That you could take the 500K and pay 100 of the 500 to still get that dinner with that nigga.
Yeah,
bro,
easy.
that's
It
what I'm
still
saying.
got
But I'm saying like,
400K.
that 1,000 though, that 1,000 will help you flip to $1 million, man. Like,
No.
I'm just saying,
but
bro.
that's why I let the back and forth happen because I see why the people that are choosing Jay-Z,
Stupid.
like you say
Dumb.
stupid.
Dumb
but
as
this
fuck.
is the argument
you
that
see where he's at.
being somewhat
Like, you
devil's
see
advocate.
where he's at,
but
though.
like you have to see like
Yeah.
okay. There
not-
are certain
yo.
people. There are certain people that you can get in the room with and have a conversation with.
It
on
doesn't
a-
so like,
matter.
what if you
start.
got in a room like with Barack Obama? Wouldn't you like want that opportunity?
Elon
still-
Musk, Barack
you
Obama,
still-
whoever the fuck.
No, you still need the resources to be
50
able to
Cent.
fund whatever advice
Dame Dash.
Yo, what if you had to go in
you
10 minutes with Dame
need-
Dash? Would you go do that?
Niggas, bro.
Or 500K?
Dana
No.
White, Joe
No.
Rogan.
I would take 500K no matter who it is. I
I
would take
100%
500K.
agree with you, but I'm trying to play the other side.
Right? That's what I'm
Right?
saying.
I'm taking 500K.
Because
I don't
can
give a
see-
damn who it is.
Because like I can see how they might know some shit that could make you change
But you
your life.
still
Yeah,
need
exactly.
That could change
resources.
your life.
You still
They
need
are the resources.
But they
they're
didn't have
giving.
resources.
They're not-
They're
no.
bringing the resources
All right,
to
No.
you want to know
Tangible
why? You want to know
resources.
why the Jay Z
They
thing?
got a pen. They got a phone. They were just
You want to know why the Jay Z
Okay.
thing is even considered? It's because Jay Z started from the bottom. And
Yeah.
he figured
Get
it
the
out.
bro.
Yeah.
So
Stop.
it's
Yeah,
like he
man.
didn't have nothing, and look at him now.
Look at him now.
And
So
he
it's
had
like,
to attach
I
himself.
also don't have nothing.
Me too.
And he didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
How did he figure
He
out
had
what I
to
don't?
attach himself to Dame Dash. He had to do that.
Man,
So what if his advice
Jay Z
is?
did not do.
What
He
if
did
his
not do it by
advice is to
himself.
find the Dame Dash?
He did not.
look,
Hey, he
look,
did not do it
look,
by himself.
I'm gonna
That's
change
all
it
I
up.
know.
I'm changing it because you say only 500K. You see how you say you're gonna go straight for the 500K. Say if you went to Jay Z, right? Like I said, 1,000, you change to 1,000,000. He'll probably see that like you're a smart guy for not going that 500K and be like, I'll give you
Bro,
$1,000,000.
that's banking on
and then I'm gonna
somebody's.
help you out.
That's banking on
Yeah,
somebody's
that's not in
emotions.
your control.
Money's banking on emotions.
I can't
Yeah,
rock with that.
it's
Yeah.
a good
You're
reward
begging-
because you
No.
might take the easy way of
go-
just getting 500K,
Hey,
but you
but
get a
wanna
better
know what
reward
Beast
if
is
you go
doing
over there.
right now. He's
500K.
making a yes.
It is.
500K.
He's making a compelling argument for those who
No.
believe in the
But
possibility
it's not
over
compelling.
probability.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you're trying to.
Most likely it
you're
wouldn't
trying to-
happen,
Because-
but it's
yeah.
possible.
You're trying
Yeah.
to speak
It's
for
possible.
crash dummy logic. That's what
It's
you're
not
trying
though.
Crash dummy.
It is crash
That's like
dummy
real
logic.
gambler shit. It's like
Nah,
you never
bro.
know what's
It's not
gonna happen
gambling.
until you
Crash
actually
dummy
do it.
I'm not gonna gamble. I'm not a gambling man.
Hey,
I'm going
just
for the
saying,
500K. That's
wisdom
emotionless.
talk.
Yeah.
For
Emotionless.
anyone that
500K is not
for
gonna make no
anyone
difference.
that's watching this that chose Jay Z. I'm sorry for what my cousin said.
No, I'm not sorry. I'm
know
not.
you're not.
You're a damn fool. You're an idiot. You're stupid. Like, you're dumb. Like, I'm not taking a dinner with somebody when I can get an immediate income, immediate impact right now. That's immediate. Like,
Yeah,
this is
nah,
guaranteed.
you'll be a fool.
500K, no matter how you
You'll be a
spend it.
fool, bro.
No matter how you spend it,
Michael
that's immediate
Jordan,
impact.
I don't give a fuck who. Like, man, it could be Tom Brady. I
It
don't
doesn't
care.
matter.
Like, I
It
can
don't
keep on
matter.
naming people that are
Yeah.
well off
I'm not.
and super successful.
I'm not
Man, I
choosing
don't give a
emotion over emotionless.
So you wouldn't want to meet
Like,
your.
That's
like,
really
your-
what it is.
Like your most
It's
favorite
emotions over
celebrity.
logic. Logic, take the money. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you
And
wouldn't
then
want to meet your.
do smart with the
No.
money. Be logical with the money that you logically chose. That's really the smart decision. But
I'm choosing.
I get the other side though, as far as like, okay, this person could tell you some things that just jumpstart and just flip your life around.
I'm choosing.
Like maybe you're a slacker and then you
No.
just needed that conversation.
That shit
with
don't
Jay-Z.
matter, bro. It don't matter. In this comparison, it doesn't matter. Now, if there was no money on the table, then yeah, that everything
Well,
means,
of
that
course.
means everything.
Then
yeah.
there's no
If it was
hypothetical.
if Dame
There's
Dash
no hypothetical.
if Dame
Like,
Dash was to
money-
walk in here and sit on that side of the couch right now, you know, free. I mean, there's no money involved. He's just spitting game. Okay, then that's everything.
So
That means
okay,
everything.
okay, I like how you brought up the Dame Dash thing.
See,
so
that's
if
what I said,
if it was Dame Dash here for free,
That's what I'm saying.
or $10,000,
You gonna take the 10,000?
Yeah, I'll take the 10,000.
See, this
for sure.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't. Just
Yeah,
like
I'm
you
taking
go back on
10,000.
it. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll take the 10 Gs
Yeah.
because the 10 Gs you can immediately impact something crucial.
you want to know what's
with 10
crazy?
Gs.
Because I'm thinking if Dame Dash was on our podcast, how much we could grow.
Exactly.
I'm like,
The
fuck
revenue
that
from
that.
10,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the
course.
revenue
It's
from
even
that.
inside of
Of
my
course.
head. I'm thinking,
That's
fuck
what
that
I'm
10,000.
saying, though,
Because to
like,
have Dame
yeah.
Dash on our
course.
podcast, we're gonna make more than that.
Yeah. Of
course.
So that's why, like, I'm,
Bro.
like, I'm not taking that immediate cash because I'm thinking longevity. But
Exactly.
that's what those guys are thinking when they're thinking about talking to
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
yeah.
But that's
Even
Exactly.
though that's
Bro.
way more far-fetched than
Yeah.
500K from 10,000.
There-
that
Man, I
just
can go
threw
get a
out
loan for 500K.
But the longevity,
That's all.
you're
there. See,
you're
500K,
You're reaching,
500K,
bro.
I would
Yeah, I know.
definitely
The
choose
longevity-
500K over Dame Dash here right now.
The
I would definitely
longevity you're
choose that.
speaking of is, first of all, the dinner's not going to be filmed. It's not going to be monetized on YouTube or
No,
nothing
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
yeah. Okay,
This
okay,
is like
okay,
personal,
okay,
like,
okay.
yeah, bro, stop it.
Okay.
Chill.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Like,
It's just
He
y'all gonna
took
meet
me
up and
down.
then y'all gonna chop it up and everything like that, and
Nah,
then
bro.
literally he changed your life for the better or the worse. How,
And then
depending
on
how
top
you
of
take
that-
it, and then
okay,
boom.
if-
And then on top of that, it's Jay-Z. He hasn't done nothing for black people like that, tangibly.
I mean,
that I
you
can
say
think
it
of.
That's
done
just your
nothing.
personal feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you know,
That's not
just how
personal, bro.
Look, you
It's
listen to his
true.
music.
That's not
It's
personal.
true,
You listen
but
to his music.
that's your
I can say
reasoning.
he's got some hit
Yeah,
records here and
so
there,
something.
but
It's something.
I like
bro,
this. This is
So
content.
literally, you can
Really,
like, you be like, bro, I fuck with your
I would
music.
rather.
I need a clip.
You have so many questions and
Yeah,
everything like
start
that. You're
making
like, what
more-
made you do
I would
this?
rather impact the black community with my music.
Mm-hmm. You can
help
tell him,
them.
oh yeah, that's perfect. You can make music
Then-
too. And literally, you
then-
can plug yourself in with him, and then he can
Bro.
literally just spread that shit.
Bro, if because the only reason why I would even potentially accept working with
I like-
Jay-Z
I like
is
it. I like
because
where this is going.
I know what I'm gonna do after that situation
Exactly,
happens,
because
and
he's
what
gonna put you
becomes
on.
of
We're
it.
turning them
I
over.
know
Yeah.
what
What's coming around.
Yeah, because
No,
he's gonna put you on.
I know what I would
He's gonna
do.
put you on,
I don't
yeah.
know. Jay-Z's probably gonna continue to do what he's doing, which
Yeah.
is nothing.
I
But
mean,
what
you
I
can
know
make
what I'm
money.
gonna do,
Make money.
what I'm gonna do,
He's gonna make money.
what
Just
I'm
like
going to
you.
do is I'm going to impact the community. I'm going to put it back. I'm going to invest it back into the people that I know. You know what I mean? Our community that I know needs
You know
it.
that's funny.
So,
You know what's funny about that too? The fact that he's actually giving you the knowledge. That means he's giving back.
no, he's not giving me. You said a record. You said music.
Hey, no, but still, I'm saying in general.
I see what you
Yeah,
did there.
but still in general.
He's giving back.
He's giving back though.
And you're one of the people.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
no. I'm giving back.
That is him.
no. I'm giving back. He's not doing it.
He's
I'm
giving
doing
back.
it. No,
if you go
he's
to
not.
the dinner
giving
with
you that
him,
ism,
he's
which is
giving you
back
that
to
wisdom
community.
to literally make that money.
No, he's not.
Wisdom talk.
Wisdom talk.
But I
Hey,
still.
W camera switch too.
But
Quincy
the
killing out there.
500K, but the 500K is something that would make an immediate impact. I have to wait to make the money to make the impact.
Yeah, no,
You know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Bro, like I said, he's gonna give you that 1,000 that's gonna literally help you flip that to
He's
that
gonna give me
million.
$1,000.
Yeah.
where I could take 500,000, which is already halfway there.
See, that's where
and
you're
then
being.
go.
That's where like the ungratefulness comes from because he's there to help.
I'm not ungrateful. I don't want to have
Don't
lunch.
make- that's
I
the-
don't want to have
that's
lunch
the
with
easy.
somebody
That's
who.
the easy, man. That's the escalator.
I don't want to have
You
lunch
wanna
with
take the
somebody.
stairs. You
I don't
want
want
to
to have
stairs,
lunch
huh?
with somebody who's done people dirty every single point along
It's
the way.
not like you having
I'm
your
just
own,
saying.
your own, pile of sins and stuff like that, man.
just
Don't
saying,
worry about
bro.
that. He's trying to put you on to that good path of, the green.
Man, I wish I had that video where I could
Hey, I
pull
ain't
up.
gonna lie. That boy Beast is a good devil's advocate. Right? Good devil's advocate.
Nah, you could have the. You can have the.
I play
I'll
my
take the
share of
500K.
devil's advocate.
You can
I
have
play
it.
my share of devil's advocate, but man,
Nah, you can have. You
I
can
got
have.
to sit back
All right.
and let y'all.
So
cook.
while you go have that lunch with Jay-Z, I'll take the
would.
500K and make myself a millionaire in the next year or so.
Okay,
I'll do that.
so
I'll see you there.
so dinner.
I will
You
see
see
you
me-
there. I'll see you there,
Later,
my nigga. My nigga.
I'll compel that argument that you made because, like, of course, we're on a podcast right now, so him sitting here is gonna guarantee to bring traction our way. But like, okay, let's say we have dinner with Dame Dash or 100K.
100K. Come on, man. Like,
Dame Dash or
bro.
100K, man.
yeah, 100K.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But anyway, let's enough of that.
no, yeah,
I want to
yeah.
get back to
We
the main
kinda
premise.
circling
Of,
around.
I want to
go
get back
ahead,
to the
go
main
ahead.
reason why I'm
Sorry
bringing
about
up
that.
Jay-Z like that, because he really hasn't done nothing for black people. He doesn't do no interviews. He doesn't even give back knowledge-wise information. You don't even give information. Like, he's a recluse. Like, where is he? Like, we see Kanye, we see Dame, we see Beanie Sigel every now and then.
We see 50.
We see 50. We see
LeBron.
Memphis Bleak every now and then. We see LeBron, of course. We see.
I'm just talking about black.
We see
public
J. Cole.
figures.
We see, all these people. Like, dude,
J.
I'm
Cole,
telling
yeah.
you.
Kendrick.
I'm telling you, bro.
Even Drake.
All I'm asking is just to put him in his rightful place, which is not this pedestal, not Hove pedestal, but not trash. Okay? He's somewhere in here.
It's too late.
Where it's like, I know it's too late because people have already been hypnotized and set in their ways about him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, bro, let's put Jay-Z where he's supposed to be. That's all. He
Who
don't
would
really
have
do
thought
nothing.
this episode would be like just
He don't do
Like
nothing,
that.
bro. I'm just saying.
just like fucking
There's
downing Jay-Z.
There's
like,
other people. I'm not dogging him. I'm just putting him in his rightful place, that where he's supposed to be. Same thing with like
You
an
gonna say
Eminem.
That's not dogging.
No, it's not. Just because somebody is being realistic about where he's supposed to be doesn't mean that it's hating. I'm not hating. I'm not dogging him.
So would you
Like,
say that Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs,
yeah.
is also the same like Jay-Z?
Yeah, to a certain extent, yes. Diddy has done a lot of people dirty. Yes, absolutely. Not just from his scandal. I'm talking about. I'm talking music business.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's why I bring it up.
Yeah, bro.
Because
Diddy
like,
has done a lot of
I
people.
would put both of them in similar lights, just like
Yes.
Michael Jordan. I would put them all in similar lights as people who are glorified, but also don't give back.
Bro, there's so many countless stories in the music industry where Diddy has done people so dirty.
Yeah.
There's even
that's why whenever the scandal started, a lot of people started coming out. Finally, I could talk about this motherfucker.
Why is it that everybody dies, like every major artist ends up dying around it, like after they leave Diddy? Or they end up losing like their career?
Remember that shit that I played a couple episodes back with Tupac and the whole thing?
People speculate that he has something to do with Biggie's death.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Because like whenever Pac died, Biggie was going on this tour of being super apologetic and sad and like down. He was real depressed about the Pac shit because like at the end of the day, he still liked Pac.
Yeah, because they were boys.
Yeah, they were boys. So like he felt terrible about the shit, and he went that whole year before his time came, just being down, going on a tour of just being down about the shit. And it was a bad look for the Bad Boy brand.
Right.
So he had to off his own. And that's a conspiracy, but hey.
What has, again, I'm just going to pose the question, and it can be rhetorical. What in the hell has Jay-Z done significantly, tangibly, especially for black people? You know what I'm saying? We can point to what Dame has been doing or has done and been doing. We can point to that. We can go on the internet right now, boom, right there. Same thing with Kanye, boom, right there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like all these other high figurehead hip hop people, 50 Cent, boom, right there. We could point to things. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, Jay-Z, bro, he's who he is, doing people dirty along the way. I'm telling you. He does people dirty, bro. I'm saying.
Do you think like he's probably thinking that him being who he is should be the representation of his type of people?
Yeah.
Like that's why like he thinks that because he is a chairman in the NFL that he's doing something for black people. Just by being a representation of a black person.
But that's symbolic. But that goes back to symbolic.
Coming from where he came from.
That's symbolic.
That's his own mindset. I'm sure that's what
symbolic nothing burger, like Tariq always says. Tariq always says. Symbolic nothing burger.
I haven't heard that.
A symbolic gesture. A symbolic gesture that doesn't equate to anything that we can gain as a people. It doesn't. We don't gain nothing from that. He benefits. Exactly. Yeah, my point exactly.
He got it.
He gains, but nobody else around him seems to gain at least decently from that. Yeah. Who?
They put up the facade that we all gain because he's gaining and he's a representation.
It's the same thing with Barack Obama.
We all look alike.
Barack Obama was a symbolic gesture.
Yeah.
We didn't really.
You heard it here first. I've always thought that.
I'm just saying.
You heard it here first. The only reason why he was our first black president.
And Kamala Harris is a 2.0 version of that. I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
Bring
W.
That, that's,
right?
you seen that debate though?
Because she's black and a
woman.
You
better thank a union member. You better thank a union. Debate? I saw not the debate. I saw the lecture she did, but I'm making fun of it. You better thank a union member.
Let's just say that.
Like what kind of?
I'm about to just give the debate in less than a minute. Trump is not a politician. Yeah, Kamala is not a president.
Right.
So you have two different extremes of this public figure against this woman that just is not qualified. She's not qualified to lead a nation. She's qualified to jerk people's emotions and make them feel a type of way. Yeah. But to actually logically lead, no. But then this other dude is a jokester. Like this jokester entertainer guy that's prioritizing trying to get reactions over like actually running shit. And that's what we come down to as a country. And that's why it's like, I'm like, fuck, I'm going for Trump. But out of default.
See, here's the thing.
It's like, I'd rather not go for either one. They're both trash. But it's like the lesser two evils. It's like, he's less trash because he's already been a president. That's really the.
But this goes to a bigger point that you're alluding to, and I don't know if you notice or not.
And she's a whore, so that's me personally. So.
This goes to a bigger point that you're alluding to. I don't know if you're picking up on it, but this goes to show you that American politics is very janky and rigged. You mean to tell me that these two people that he just broke down is the best that we can come up with?
Exactly.
Out of all these intellectuals in this country, all these political figureheads that are, have the wherewithal and the weight and the the intelligence, the intellectual, the political intelligence. You mean to tell me this is the best we could come up with? That's how you know this process is real janky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's very, very janky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because like the more qualified people drop out early. I noticed that. Yeah. Like there was like people don't like Vivek or RFK.
I like RFK.
I like RFK too. I even like Bernie Sanders.
I don't like Vivek, but I like RFK.
But like all three of them,
I think Vivek
Vivek is better than both of them.
I think
Would
Vivek,
you say that?
I don't know about that. I think Vivek. I think Vivek is the East Indian version of Kamala. Well, she's East Indian too. I think he's the male version of Kamala.
No.
Or the East Indian version of Barack Obama. No. That's what I think he is. Vivek is a pander. Like he's another panderer too. He is a panderer. He's the walking embodiment of a panderer.
When I realized he was a panderer was when he started leaning towards like red pill shit.
You know where I lost respect for him too?
I'm like, wait, red pill shit.
You know where I lost respect?
Shit that a president should be fucking with.
You know where I lost respect for Vivek too? When Ann Coulter got on his, I don't know if he has a podcast or a show, but when Ann Coulter got on his show and said, you know, I wouldn't vote for you because you're Indian, but however. She straight up told him to his face. And you know what he did in response to that? He laughed it off. He's just, oh, you know, like, okay. Shut your ass up. Like, yeah, he's a punk.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he's a punk.
That is some bitch shit.
Yeah.
But, hey.
I wouldn't vote for you and I respect Ann Coulter because she was honest. It's like, okay, I like.
Yeah, at least. I totally disagree with that. That's fucked up. But at the same time, she was honest.
I like my white supremacist honest and upfront because now I know who you are. I know who to stay away from. You know what I'm saying?
I actually could agree with you because I met some racists and they had no shame in their racism.
Right.
And I actually respect them more. The ones that act like they're not racist.
Right.
Literally like the girl on my Facebook. Let's go ahead and have that little moment. Give her a little 30 seconds of fame. This girl on my Facebook calls me a 2 because I'm talking about most people are 5s. And we should get in line with the program. Like, you know, most people are around 4 to 6. And you should get with around 4 to 6s. And stop thinking that you're a 10. And going for people out of your fucking league. And she had offense of that. And she ends up, I know, right? I know. I should play my fucking sound, Don DeMarco on that, right? And she had she felt so bad about what I said that she called me a 2. And I'm like, to who? Like you think most people would think I'm a 2? Like, I look at myself as a 5. I'm real hard on myself. I think I'm fairly average because I'm not in the best shape and shit. I definitely physically look better, but like a 2, come on. Like a 2's like a wildebeest type of bad built, fridge looking nigga. Never can't even do a push up type of motherfucker. Like what? With crazy acne and discolored skin and wherever fucking shaving and like looking like a hunchback, damn near. Like that's like.
I'm sure if you were white, she would. And still
that's
give you a
why
chance.
I bring it up because I brought up the fact on Facebook. Well, how many 6'1", somewhat athletically built West African dark-skinned niggas have you ever dated? It's like, well, it's not about race. Why you trying to make it about race?
Deflection.
I'm just not attracted to you.
Deflection.
Like, you cannot be attracted to me and still give me an honest rating. I was like, well, I'm like, you're fairly average, but I wouldn't date you either. I'm like, what's the big deal? But I can still say that she's average.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't date her because I know she a hoe. Well. See this part, that part. See, I wasn't supposed to.
You about to get to the name calling.
Yeah, exactly.
You're about to get to the name calling.
I crossed the line because I'm not going to go into depth, but I know a lot of things about you. I'm not even going to say your name, but you know who I'm talking to. And if you catch this, you'll know who I'm talking to. I know things about you. So don't be trying to come off all innocent and shit on Facebook, and I'm the one who's tripping. Because I know things about you, and you're not all that good.
Okay,
that sounds
okay.
crazy.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
You started to get kind of diabolical right there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I know you.
No, like
that's actually content. I just helped that.
Speaking of, we brought up Tariq. I guess it's good to get to the other clip. I guess you could play. We'll just go off of. I guess Quincy, you could play one of those other clips, and then we'll just, I'll piggyback off of that. Do the audio one.
Picked up on it, man. The Tethers, they've been doing weird little stuff, undermining us for a long time. And because let me get deep for a minute.
Yeah, get
With
deep.
Blackness over here, the white supremacists did the one drop rule and said, look, you got dark skin and coarse hair, you black. So that kind of stifled us looking at our own ethnic uniqueness. And what happened was during Jim Crow, they had colonization over in Africa, so we would see what was going on there. They would be marginalized. We would be marginalized. So we looked at, brothers in Africa. Those are our brothers in the same struggle. That's why we would offer to go over there to help them all the time. Just like in Ethiopia, when they were going through the Ethiopian War, or the war with Italy, we were lining up to go over there and help them.
I gotta give it to him.
When they were telling Caribbeans and Africans, when it was particularly the Caribbeans, when they were building the Panama Canal, after they finished it, some of them wanted to come here. The United States had an immigration policy where they didn't want to let no black folks in from the Caribbean. The brothers and sisters in Tuskegee and other places on the grassroots were like, no. Let's let some of those black brothers in. Those are our brothers. Let them in here. That's how Garvey got over here. We were stomping for that. So when Tethers try to act funny style, I always remind Tethers there were several movements where it was foundational Black Americans fighting to help you get here. Even with our little meager resources, we were fighting to help you get here. When Kenyan students started coming over, 1950s, I think Obama's dad was a part of that movement too. It was foundational Black Americans who was raising the money for them. It was foundational Black Americans letting them stay in their homes. It was the churches that were organizing those African brothers and sisters to come over here. Where were they going to go? This was Jim Crow. You couldn't live in a white neighborhood. They didn't have immigrant neighborhoods like that, so you had to live among us. And we welcomed them with open arms, made sure that they were good. We've always helped people from the diaspora, and I talk about this story all the time. There was a kid named Oda Benga who was sold by some lowlives over in Africa to some white men. This early 1900s, they bought him over here. He was a pygmy. And they had, I think, the St. Louis World Fair. That was a big thing. They had these big World's Fairs. And they brought Oda Benga over here and started parading him around in human zoos. They brought a little African dude over here. They filed his teeth down and said that he was a cannibal. And they would put him in a zoo and display him in a zoo. And it was a big draw. They put him up in the Brooklyn Zoo. And the white supremacists were very hostile to him. They looked at him as primitive, so they would go up there and throw stuff at him. They put him in a monkey cage or in a monkey display. And they would chase him around the damn zoo and yell at him. And I mean, he didn't know what the hell was going on. My God, you brought me to this strange land. You didn't file my teeth down. You got me living in the monkey sanctuary, and now these pale people are throwing stuff at me. And they were throwing stuff at him, and then one day he got like a little arrow and shot it at their ass. And he was like, oh, we got to put his ass in a cage. So we can't have him running around the zoo. We got to put his ass in a cage. So the Black community here, the foundational Black American community and the Black churches, they were like, oh, hell no. What the hell are you doing? Y'all can't have this kid in no damn cage. The Black community galvanized and said, no. That's, even though he's not from here, that's our African brother. Y'all can't do that. They put a lot of pressure on the Brooklyn Zoo to get him the hell up out of there. It was a Black preacher who had an orphanage up there in New York. I think they took him into the orphanage once he got old enough to get out of the orphanage. A Black family in Virginia took him in and he got a job, but the dude was still psychologically so messed up because of the white supremacy and Jim Crow. The Oda Benga ended up killing himself. He shot himself. He committed suicide.
Sad
the
story,
pressure
bro.
was too much.
Man.
But I say that to say that we were stomping for Africans and Caribbeans, taking them in, trying to protect them as much as we could, looking at them as one big Black global family, because we understood that we were all under the same system of oppression. So we were so generous with our lineage and our achievements. We said, we'll share whatever we do with you guys. If you're black, whatever we do, we'll attribute it to you too. That's the loving and kind spirit of Foundational Black Americans. No other group does that, but we've done that for so long. We say, hey, we created this light bulb, but look, we as Foundational Black Americans did it, but we'll share that with you. We created this music genre, we'll share that with you. We're all the same, we'll share that with you. We didn't expect cats to come along and take advantage of that. You understand? And just start taking that for granted after a while. And then flipping on us saying, well, you know what? I created this in Jamaica and then you got it from me. We didn't expect that to start happening. See, when that started happening, after we done sat here and sacrificed and shared all of our achievements with so many people under the big banner of blackness, we started to see these same people that we would share our achievements with. The minute they would achieve anything, they're like, well, I ain't like them niggas. Yeah, I just got accepted into Yale and I'm Nigerian. I am not like them. Yeah, I just got a scholarship. I just won an award and I'm Ghanaian. I am not like them. I ain't black like them.
He's spitting.
Other people delineated from us. I want to be very clear, and y'all know it.
And he's just fighting back.
Other groups delineated from us. While we sat up here sharing all of our achievements, these other groups who didn't really have achievements, the minute they start getting them, the minute they started getting things that they can mark on their board as an achievement from their group, they go out of their way to delineate from us. That's where this whole thing has started from. When they want to talk about how Foundational Black Americans are divisive, no, we're not. We're like, okay, we're going to play that game? We kept warning people. Well, do you really want to delineate? I mean, it's cool. If you really want to go there?
It sounds like a motherfucker that's fed up.
Yeah.
I'm smart, nigga. I came here with $2 and look at me now. Oh, okay. I'm not like you, Akatas. Oh, okay.
He got three Africans on the panel right now.
We doing that?
Akatas, man. Fuck.
All of your wins, hold on to your wins. We'll hold on to ours. All of your losses and riffraffs, hold on to them too. So now, if you win an award and you're Ugandan and you want to make sure everybody knows you're Ugandan, that's fine. When a Ugandan come over here and they rob a bank, you're going to still be Ugandan. You're not going to slip into blackness. Wait, nigga, wait. Hold on now. That sounds xenophobic. No. No. We're going to delineate across the board. See, that's what they don't like. See, the tethers, they don't mind delineating as long as it's delineating on their terms. You understand? As long as they can delineate on their terms, meaning when they do something positive. They don't want us to delineate when they try to dump garbage on us. Just like in New York. In New York, you see all those tethers doing crimes, and we make a point to say, hey, that ain't us. Hey, that ain't us. Hey, look at his last name. That ain't us. Oh, you niggas are so xenophobic. Well, we are the same nigga. No, we ain't. If y'all out here doing weird crimes in New York and all, we ain't the same. No, we're not.
Ohio.
And
you heard about that?
A lot of the weird stuff.
Yep.
And the stereotypical behavior that's very negative, that was coming from tethers early on. Like the step and fetchits, getting into the media with that very derogatory image of black people.
Oh, that's a good story too.
A lot of people in the black community were very upset with Step and Fetchit, who was an actor. For those who don't know, Step and Fetchit was an actor in the 1940s, 30s, and 40s. So he would act like this real lazy, goofy Sambo. He would shuffle around. Hey, I was gonna get me some to eat right now. I'm out here. I'm about to steal me a chicken. So he would engage in these anti-black stereotypes that white people created. White people had these stereotypes at these minstrel shows that they would do of black people. Stepin Fetchit would do those stereotypes in movies.
Tyrone effect.
And the thing is, he's
That Jamie
Caribbean.
Foxx movie.
You heard that? He said
Stepin Fetchit was a Caribbean, so him coming over here, engaging in those stereotypes, he knew the fallback would be on us. You understand? He knew engaging in that, the vitriol and the pushback would be against foundational Black Americans, not on Caribbeans. The Caribbeans would be clean. Their image would be clean. So they come over, a lot of those tethers, they've always come over and engaged in negative behavior that would fall back on us in a negative way. They've been doing that for a long time. So even fast forward to now, look at the Love and Hip Hop shows. Most of those are produced by tethers, and most of the people on there are tethers. But it's a Black American show, and they're engaging in a bunch of stereotypes, and the blowback falls on us.
That's fucking
You
true.
see? And that is a problem. When you look at social media, you see the big old Nigerian dude running around here, dancing, popping his pussy, eating hamburgers. You see the white supremacists like, oh, look at these crazy looking niggas. I'm like, whoa, look at how these Black Americans are acting. That's not one of us. That's not one of us. You know, we want everybody, if you got your riffraffs out here, let them hold their own nuts. Let them represent themselves. You understand?
You can stop
Let me
right
get some
there.
calls in here. Let's get
Stop right there.
Here's going in.
Yeah, bro. I forgot about that. My main point was to bring up the Oda Benga story, and to branch off into a bigger point.
Yeah,
but I forgot about that second story. That I wasn't trying to. I forgot that was a part of the clip too. Yeah, that was bonus right there. I didn't know. I forgot about that part. But yeah, the Oda Benga thing. It goes to my point. Like it, and this is something that I've always noticed. Like Black people in America, they've always been more gracious and warming and accepting of like other people, even people from different ethnic, not even just Black African people, but white people as well. They've always been so ingratiating and letting people into certain circles,
especially
and
when
cultures.
they're like into the culture,
Right?
Yeah.
Like when like they listen, they know the lyrics to a song,
Right.
Or something like that.
They've always been so ingratiating.
Yeah, you're one of us now.
Yeah, like they've always been so ingratiating. But then when it comes to us doing the same for them, it's always the pushback.
There's always a reminder that I don't look like you.
Right. Or it's always that quick. No, like that shut off. Like, no, you're not a part of this.
I would say it's more I'm gonna always remind you that you don't look like me.
You don't look like me, or you're not Cameroonian. Like you're just not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Like we're quick to let them know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's messed up, bro.
Yeah, no,
That is
you made a great
horribly,
point.
absolutely
Like,
trash. I think that's terrible.
Made a great point about how as soon as they find success, and I'm saying they, like, we're not a part of it. Like,
I don't co-sign that shit. I don't
say
co-sign
we
that.
are a part of it as far as like
Because
we're
of who
not
we
Black.
are.
Yeah, exactly. Just because of who we are, exactly. Not that we're definitely not like that. None of us,
Right. Right.
And multiple people could vouch that we are not like that.
Oh yeah, you already know the kind of talk we talk on here.
Like,
Come on, now. Like,
we are not biased when it comes
Right.
to that type of shit.
Right.
We're definitely all inclusive in that way.
Right.
But nonetheless, though, we're talking more on the standpoint like our parents.
Our older generation.
The older generation.
Yeah.
What we grew up seeing.
Yeah.
Right.
And what they're trying to teach us.
Right.
And what we were like, nah, we're anti. Like something in our heads clicked when they're telling us in our homes that is no, don't associate with this and that and all that. It was like, but every day I'm in school with these motherfuckers.
You're in
and
school
we
with
look
them.
more like them.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm
We
what I'm
look,
saying.
we
Get
go
along
through
with
the
them.
same shit
Right.
they go
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
But I'm in, like, as soon as I leave this house, I'm treated like them.
Right.
So as long as I'm treated like them, I'm like them.
Right.
I'm gonna go with them over what
And plus,
you're
like,
talking about.
to your point,
So-
like to what B said, like we went to school with these dudes. Like we went to high school, play ball with them,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
play football, play
Brotherhood
sports.
shit.
Like, come
like,
on,
you build
like,
such a bond.
right.
And in relation, when we're in the mall together,
Right.
we're in the movie theaters or wherever the fuck we're at,
Right.
They treating us all the same.
Even some of the females like that we dealt with, some of their
the
females
girls
like
that we dated,
Man,
they're
I'm telling
when
you.
the girls date us, they're not treating us differently. Cause like what?
Yeah.
It's not different. Oh, black and African. What the fuck? You're black.
Yeah, that
you're just African. It's just a different type of black.
Right.
That's how girls saw it. That's how homies saw it. Like you might crack jokes. Yeah, we gonna say shit like African booty scratching,
right?
Or we're gonna like, or we'll make some like some black joke,
right?
Cotton picking or whatever,
right?
You know, just cracking jokes,
right?
All senseless.
But the tethers are the ones that usually took that.
Mean that shit.
Well, the tethers are the ones that took that to heart and now have this vitriol when they become older. It's like, bro,
you know what's crazy? Because like while he was talking, I was thinking about Myron. And how him and Myron.
Yeah, exactly. The fresh and fit niggas. Yeah, them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
bro.
I was like,
they're the definition of that.
Myron Myron must have been bullied.
He must have been
being an Arabic
getting
African.
Chopped on, getting
He's an
clowned, bro.
African. I know, especially like during 9/11, all that bomb shit. He was getting roasted. And now that he's finally got some shit going for him, he's striking back with
I feel like the tethers are the ones that didn't know how to roast back and hold their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they didn't know how to get the roast.
Yeah,
like Sneeko too. It's like, bro.
Asian.
I used to be a part.
Half Asian.
Hey, look, I don't know about y'all, but I used to be in them circles where we'd have roast sessions.
Yeah.
And like I used to hold my own, bro. Like, bro, that's a part of the game.
100%.
I'll say something here and there. I'll say something.
Beast is like, but I would though. I'd be like, yo.
Here's the thing. I wasn't always like even this stature. I'm not even in my ideal stature. I was a short, fat kid.
Yeah.
And with a mouth like this.
Yeah.
So I was first target. No neck. Short, no neck nigga. I had to clap back like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, right.
You
had to hold your own.
Everyone's like, you gonna just take that?
Right.
Eventually, I had to stop taking that.
Yeah, right.
Some shit
you got it. Yeah, exactly.
Well, why you borrowing money? You don't got no money? Broke ass motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, who you gonna ask for cafeteria? Who you gonna ask for your trade lunch today? You gonna ask for my chocolate milk, aren't you, broke?
Right.
You're damn right. Even though we're all kids, I'm talking about broke. Well, mama can't pay for your allowance. You gotta get trade lunch. Huh? What's your number, bitch? You know, I had to.
You can't even afford a nutty bar.
Yeah. Oh,
broke ass.
You can't afford a cookie.
You ask me, I bet at lunch today you're gonna ask me for some money for your nutty bar, huh? You can't get a snack. I can get two, bitch.
I can get chicken tenders, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna get McDonald's. I'm getting my chicken tender and fries. I'm getting chili cheese with crushed hot Cheetos. Oh, you can't do that, can you, broke ass trade lunch nigga? That's what I used to do. For real. Those who know. Like I had to clap back. That's why I became like a class clown to degrees. Like it's just what we're bringing up though.
Right.
Man.
And
we were raised in that shit, in that environment.
And I feel like the tethers that he's alluding to, because there's a difference between African brothers and sisters that are actually thorough and like are actually like, you know, like us, like that think like us. Yeah. We're about the unity. We're about the, hey, let's build, man. Like, because we know it's rough out here. You know what I mean? There's a difference between Africans like us and the tether class. The tether class are essentially African coons. That's what they are. You know, let's just simplify it.
What do you think the difference is? Like, where they like, because like I think we all grow up in a similar environment.
Differences between what?
Like why do they turn out to be this like resentful?
Because they're it goes back to
like we're more wholesome. Like we're all included. Like Quincy, obviously.
I feel maybe because you already
Quincy
said
obviously
the parents.
isn't African like us, but we see Quincy like a brother like us.
Right.
Like, you know, like they will see a difference.
It goes back to
a nigga.
We were alluding to it now. It goes back to the upbringing of these people. They were just like, you know, the guys that when they got roasted, they didn't have the confidence to like get in the circle. You know what I mean?
They're just waiting for that moment to finally get them at the end.
Or even that, or they didn't they didn't even have like another Black American or someone like stand up for him and be like, hey man, you just gonna take roast this nigga's shoes, man. Like get out of his shoes.
I used to be that nigga too though. Like whenever I used to see my nerdy anime homies getting picked on, I'm like, bro, don't take that shit.
Yeah, right. Or
I'll even try to start roasting the dude because they're just getting a big L. I'm like, hey, you don't want to talk with your old bust ass Skechers,
right?
You know, or song just saying random shit, but like, you know,
just like
so
that's what I think the tethers are. They were the ones that
they're the pussies.
they were the nerds that didn't clap back.
They didn't clap back.
You
I
know
was a
what I'm
nerd, but I clapped back.
That's the difference. And see, that's why you have the mentality you have, because
But
like
I played football too. I was like an athletic nerd.
and you played football, so you were in the locker rooms with these guys.
so
You know what
I
I'm
had
saying?
to deal with
so
that
like
shit.
you have a different mentality, which is a good mentality in my opinion.
I'm
like,
thinking
it's better.
subjectively. I'm only an anomaly in that way.
Like you are more willing to get on code with like black Americans and be like, look, you know, I'm not the tethers. Let's go against this racist shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
be trying to talk about that shit on Facebook too, man.
So that's how I am. I know that that's what I'm saying. Because you went to what school? What high school?
Taylor as well.
You went to Taylor? Oh yeah,
he was
bro.
a wide
Come on
receiver.
now. Like, oh bro, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Most of his receiving core with niggas.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
he's used to that shit.
Right.
It's either like you said, either take that shit or you gotta say some shit, man.
Right.
Hey, just like the D line, niggas. D line, O line. Niggas and Hispanics.
Right. But just to clarify, you know, I don't rock with that shunning. You know, I appreciate foundational black Americans for being so gracious over the decades in history. That's much appreciated for someone like myself. I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just for clarification. And I'm not one of those African dudes that's just gonna exclude y'all at the very moment. You know what I mean? I'm not like an Asian cat or a white dude that's gonna exclude y'all. Like that's not me.
Shoot.
That's not my personality at all.
Get away.
Yeah, right.
No, we ain't like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? So let's get on code. You know what I'm
because
saying?
like the reason why this clip hits so much is that like I'll be like, man, my mom be doing that shit a lot, man.
Right.
Like she be like, anytime is something like I don't know what it is, but it's like she'll always put on it's these black people, it's these black.
I think my mom is like that too,
shit.
but she doesn't voice it. Probably.
No,
like
my mom will voice that.
My mom
shit,
sent me
dog.
a video or something
My
like
mom-
that. Look at these black people, man.
She'll send. My mom used to like she send videos every now and then, but more like when we're just like alone in the car, just going somewhere, and then she'll just bring up some racist shit.
Crazy.
Akata. That's why he brought up Akata. That shit.
Yeah.
Right. Anytime I remember, I stopped sagging by middle school because I would have my shit below my pants, and my parents were like, "Why y'all not those Akata boys y'all in school with?" Just like shit like that, just it gets ingrained in you, and it's like they're trying to indoctrinate you to feel that to have that separation. And like it clicked in us like, man, you're tripping. Right. At some point it clicked like you was tripping. Because like we all look the same, and then when we get pulled over, that's why like this is a point that Myron brings that I actually agree with. Like even though him and Tariq have their disagreements, his point is that when we get pulled over, we're all treated the same.
Yeah.
So who gives a fuck?
To a certain extent.
So why does race even matter? Or like, oh, you're from this place or that place, or what the fuck does that even matter if they're gonna all treat us the same anyway?
Sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's like a double-edged sword.
I know what you're trying to do.
I know he was trying to engage. He was trying to engage. He was trying to engage. He's playing devil's advocate.
I'm just triggered.
He's being a contrarian.
Right. But yeah, I get what you're saying. No, I agree. I agree with that. I mean, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have one more clip though. By the way.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think I don't know if you could pull it up, Quincy. I think it's another audio clip too from Tariq as well. But this is like a positive thing. It's a good way to end the podcast.
Saturday, where we're going to have great comics, complimentary food and drinks, great music, great vibes, great networking. So we want to see you in the building. It's very important to be around
Here it is.
like-minded people with the right energy, family. I'm really on that wave. Us being around people with the right energy. Listen, everything is energy, man. Everything is energy. It's like magnets. Energy is like a magnet. And when you get around people who are progressive, that energy is like magnetic. It will draw you to some of that constructive energy. That's why it's very important to be around progressive people, people who are actually doing better than you. And when you get around people doing better than you, you should be learning. You should be magnetizing your mind to learn the game. You always be around people who is doing just as well or better than you are so you can learn. A lot of times we hang around riffraffs, people ain't got nothing going on, and negative energy is just as magnetic. You better understand how magnets work. Positive energy can attract, negative energy can attract. And a lot of times we're around do nothing ass people who ain't got nothing going on, haters, jealous, or whatever. And just being in their perimeter, man, that drains and depletes your energy. We got to be very cognizant of the people we are around, the people we are in spaces with. There's a reason why we always have riffraffs trying to come in these spaces where we're talking constructively. Then they'll try to come in with their little goofball, negative, draining energy to try to drag our energy down. You understand? Because people with negative energy sources, they have to find people with positive energy sources. It's imperative because negative on negative, man, all they gonna do is slit each other's throat. You get two negative people around each other, they gonna kill each other. That's why when you go to dusty ass clubs or whatever, there's a lot of people with dusty negative energy, and then what happens? That negative energy feeds off of each other, and it goes down, down, down to the point of somebody busting someone in the head. Negative energy only goes down.
Facts.
Never elevates. It goes down. You be around constructive, positive people. There's a reason why I'm always putting together events and things where positive, like-minded people with progressive mindsets can be around each other. That's very important. And that's what I like to have in these spaces. I kind of like these spaces to be centers of positive magnetism where people with like minds, we can get together and build. Even though we joke and clown and, we smack the tethers around a little bit. I always try to make these spaces as constructive as possible. I want you guys to leave these spaces every day learning something. Well, when you leave these spaces, I want you Googling and reading and following up on some of the stuff that I talk about so that you can expand and grow. It's all about progression. So that's where it is.
Yeah, you can cut it right there. That's fine.
Now, what's
100%.
interesting, let's get into the main.
I like that.
Yeah, so
especially even that last part where you take what someone says, but then you do your own due diligence
right
on top of that.
Exactly.
I literally do that for everything.
Right.
I never just take anything as gospel, but
Right.
everything is an opportunity to learn more from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wisdom talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
wisdom talk.
Yeah.
Wisdom talk.
So yeah, and I agree. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I always try and do certain things, whatever I'm doing, whether it be at the job, whether it be, talking about certain topics, having specific guests on the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, because that matters too. They bring a certain energy, they bring a certain frequency,
100%.
a certain vibration.
Facts.
They're going to be in this room talking about whatever they want to talk about. So typically the guests that I like to bring on will be guests that we can learn something from. They'll say something and it'll amplify us or, raise our frequency, vibration, our energy to the point where we may say something, we may drop a gem.
I gotta give you credit on that with your guests. That there are definitely insightful. I've taken something from each guest.
Right.
That
that's always been my mentality. Like,
on that.
I don't want to bring no.
I learned something
ratchet,
new from each guest.
Right, right. I don't want to bring no ratchet ass guest on here. That's we're just gonna be about dumb shit. The majority and if we do get a ratchet guest on here, they're not gonna control the show with their energy.
Okay, yeah.
No, we're gonna always
see. That was the mistake that me and Legend made with those two this and that whores.
Yeah,
because them girls kind of hijacked 2 degrees. I was real lenient. It was only episode 3,
right?
But I was real lenient, and they kind of were bringing the whole quality of the show down,
right?
Especially the slimmer one,
right? And I see, and I don't like that. I don't like that shit. That type of stuff is all right. Let's bring it back home. You're a guest. Remember that.
Especially now.
You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree with you.
That's why I like bringing the Christines of the world,
exactly.
Even the Roof Mama Crystal, Yasin.
Yep.
These are all people that have some sort of game.
Even the realtor, I forget her name.
Christine.
Yeah, Christine.
Her real name's Ashley, but she likes to go by Christine.
Christine. Because I was thinking Christina.
Right.
She was a cool guest too.
She was cool, but she, and no disrespect to her.
She was shy. As far
she
as
was,
talking.
she didn't really like engage. Right. Yeah. So
even Jordan,
J-Hall,
y'all,
she engages, but it's not like
she's safe.
Right.
She plays it safe.
And that's
She's
cool
DC.
to a certain extent. That's all right.
Because I even remember recently with the rave scene shit.
Right.
She wasn't really willing to go there like I was going there.
Right. See, right, exactly.
Yeah, I was
see, with Beast, like, he's chill, but he'll play devil's guy. He'll go in.
Today.
Yeah, even like today, for example. Yeah,
y'all had a nice little back and forth. That could be
that's because he was, I know what he was doing. I know what he's doing.
I feel like I won him over at the end of it. That's all I gotta say, though.
Not at all.
You heard it.
Not at all. Not at all.
Because he gave back. Jay-Z was giving back to help you.
No. We're not going to do this right now with 4 minutes freaking left in the damn.
It's live. It's live.
We're live.
No,
we're live on Facebook.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't not doing this,
go
all
back
right?
to that right there.
We're not doing this.
Yeah. I think
Is there any comments? No.
No. The comments have been quiet today.
Okay.
But,
because that would have been funny, hearing all this shit. Oh, man. Hey, sports comment from the Opal.
Yeah. Shout out to Young and the God,
Buck.
man. Young and the God's a really talented rapper. He's talented as fuck.
Yeah, respect. He has a song with Young Buck.
Yeah, he's talented, bro.
We were just talking about G and 50 Cent and shit. He's Dame Dash challenged him to bring his best artist. What if Young Bucks is?
Yeah. By the way, Youngin, I have a lot of your Pro Tools sessions in my computer still from back in the day. We got to link up again, bro, so we can listen to those. No, some of it's incomplete. Some of it's like he recorded a verse and then we didn't get to it.
Yeah.
But I've been doing music with him for years, man. Shout out.
See, I know how it is
again.
with Pro Tools too, because as Beats, how many songs we have from the studio when we used to, same collective, the first studio that we used to record at.
Yeah.
How many sessions I booked where I would have all these fools coming in and recording shit.
Right.
And I still have in my fucking cloud.
I know.
Just like unreleased, not even mixed and mastered yet.
Right.
Just recorded in the studio shit.
Yeah.
So much, hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Man, I got
Literally
so many
hundreds.
sessions on my desktop computer.
Hundreds.
So many.
Like, I think I'm like
So many.
at least at 600 of like unreleased
I have
shit.
like a couple albums on there
That's
from
what people don't know.
I got mixtape songs out the wazoo.
Songs is multiple artists. Like, this is like from me and other artists I had in that studio. Beast, of course, he knows all the people of LMT that's been through there.
Yeah.
And like singers, rappers, all sorts of people coming through there recording shit that just never just went in.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to pick it back up again, though.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
we ready. We ready. I got my laptop, this laptop right here, matter of fact. It's the music laptop now. I reformatted, reprogrammed it. The recognized PC right here. Recognized laptop right
PC.
here.
Legendary
it is
music
ready
team.
to go. You know what I'm saying?
We out here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a couple minutes left, man. We're gonna make sure Quincy gets to his business on time today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
we brought to y'all another episode. You already know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Once again, tapping in is H2O, the Cameroon Goon, Horton Here's a Who, Choice the All Above. I like to say that. It just got some ring to it. Because, like, you know, when you're doing the test, you got Choice D is all of the above. And that's why all the shit that I go for as, you know, H2O. So I just say all of it. And say it's all of the above. Like, come on. Pay attention. But yeah,
Pay
go
attention.
ahead.
It's your boy Juniani. Find me on the Juniani or type in Juniani at JUNYANII on all social media. I'm sure I'll pop up. I'll be like one of the first or two spots, search results. So look me up. Recognize Entertainment LLC Facebook, personal Facebook that we're going live on right now. You know, if you see it, you see it. You don't, you don't. If you don't, F you. If you don't know you, you know what I'm saying? Got to spit the line out real quick.
That shit never gets old.
Yeah. And then hats, shirts, merchandise, DM me for all that. I'll get you.
I get you. Merch, but I left my backpack in the car. I had a hat in my backpack.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, you know what?
Oh yeah,
it is.
it's boy Beast2Saucey, man. Follow me on Instagram and everything. Follow my Twitch account. I'm streaming on gaming and everything, so y'all should follow Beast2Saucey.
Oh, you got a Twitch
gaming.
account.
Oh
Twitch?
yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna start streaming?
Oh, I have. So I'm just shouting it out.
Bet.
Wow.
So that's what's up.
Beast2Saucey Gaming. You could also follow me on Instagram as well, Beast2Saucey Gaming as well. So yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you should have been. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That's a good idea.
And let's go ahead and make this special announcement. I think we have enough time. About the name?
We coming with a whole new vibe starting next episode. We doing
Next
like
episode.
a slight rebrand. You know, actually major rebrand. But yeah, it's coming.
It's the
Y'all
name.
gonna say.
Okay.
You know, we're not gonna say the name yet. We'll
Y'all
just
gonna
wait.
see.
We'll wait. Break it in next episode.
Yeah.
But just let you know, rebrand is coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a good thing. But Wisdom Talk Podcast, episode 48. We out. Peace.